Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We visited the Dream Visitor last time, found out that she says that Vlaakith doesn't actually know how to stop the Githyanki, or not the Githyanki, the Illithids, the Mind Flayers, and that she's been lying to her people. We left the Dream Visitor alive, which I think was my intent going in there, is that I was hoping to get answers. We didn't get as many answers as I would have liked, but I trust Vlaakith less than I trust the Dream Visitor. Not to say that I necessarily trust the Dream Visitor, but don't trust Vlaakith. Lae'zel is sort of in a weird mental state where she doesn't know what's going on really, but she's trying to remain faithful to Vlaakith, but also realizing that the Githyanki of at least this creche are attacking her somewhat on Vlaakith's orders. And so she's like, maybe it's a trial. She's sorting it out. We are going to continue on. I was planning after that last fight to rest for the night, but I just realized we are in a dangerous area where we can't. And I assume that means we also cannot fast travel. No, we're going to have to figure a way out of here so that we can fast travel. There wasn't any back entrances out of here. I don't think that was an escape route. This was. So if we can get to here, we could possibly go out through the back here. And that might be considered safe. And then rest. Rather than going through this whole area and killing everyone. That, I think, has got to be our plan. But we are low on resources because we were low on resources before we actually went to the Dream Visitor and then left. Like after, yeah, I was just checking over there. After we fought the Inquisitor, we were thinking we needed to rest, but I chose not to, and now I'm sort of kicking myself for that decision. Captain's quarters is fine. We've already killed the captain. We haven't looted in here, I don't believe. We read this. Let's read it again just to be sure. It behooves you to remember that should you or any other member of Creche elect flout the new rules, this will be considered an act of treason. Do not think that I'm blind to your disdain. I am our queen's eyes, and I see all. The Inquisition will proceed as planned until it is complete and the weapon is found, as decreed by the queen to me, Inquisitor Wargaz. Well, Inquisitor Wargaz, you are dead, and so is the commander here. So, yeah. Let's do some quick looting.
No traps, please.
And it's not considered stealing because everyone's dead. So, success? Oh, it would have been fun to potentially run through here past those attackers and then just shut the door with the barrier disruptor. I believe we read this one too. Be aware, cultists must be captured on sight. Interrogation swift but effective. Search the artifact for the artifact thoroughly. Priority 1. Where? Why did you do a full loop of that table? Alright, no real loot in here. Let's continue on. So far, we're not being murdered by everyone. I'm guessing that's because the people that were there was a guy hanging out here, as well as the commander and the Ardent. I think those are the three that we fought right there. So until we get farther in and find even more people, there's no one left to attack us. Oh, hey, we are not in a danger area anymore. Just noticed that. So we can actually go to camp now. Alright. We'll do the rounds, talk to everyone, just to see if anyone has anything to say. If not, then I'll just cut it all out of the video.
You must have questions.
us closer.
I think we taught that Inquisitor a very valuable lesson. Won't be ambushing anyone else in a hurry, or doing anything else, for that matter.
That is true. Wonder if everyone's gonna have things to say about taking out the Inquisitor.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place. If we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
We're working on it.
All I wanted was to get a worm out of my head. I didn't sign up for dimensional travel and murderous gith.
I mean, you went to a gith to get the worm out of your head. The dimensional travel was a bit extra, but murderous gith was a likely outcome.
Let's dash for the exit, lest we suffer the full extent of Vlaakith's fury.
I'm wondering if there is, in fact, going to be a problem if we do stay here for our rest.
You wish to speak?
I'm guessing there's not. But a few people have mentioned, like, we need to get out of here.
We have a lot to think about. Let's do it far away from this place.
I'm gonna save. Just in case there is a consequence of us resting while we're still here in
Let's see what
the
this does.
Githyanki Creche. I wouldn't think so. Then we'll do the nighttime rounds, see if anyone has anything new to say. Most likely not. Alright, so as expected, no one had anything to say during the nighttime visit, so I assume I'll cut that all out unless I forget. One thing I'm questioning is I don't think we've yet rested since we got the Morning Lord's Radiance, which felt like ages ago. But this will be our first rest, and I'm curious to see if it was a one-day thing, or if this truly is permanent. It doesn't say it has a limitation, but I can't imagine it being permanent. It feels like a one-day thing. But maybe we do just permanently have a D4 of extra damage for the rest of the game. Let's rest and find out. We auto-select. What are you using? I guess we don't have the owlbear egg, so it doesn't matter what we use anymore. Since we sold that. Okay, I was just making sure that the Githyanki egg that we have isn't in this list, and it's not. I should check to make sure that doesn't count as food. Yeah, we have lost the Morning Lord's blessing. That is a shame. So it was a one-day only thing. I wish it had said so on the thing, the note, because other spells tell you how long they last. All right, we will quickly use Gale to give us our spell, or the Longstrider. So I will cut to after that as well.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Oh, right. Gale levels up. Okay, we'll do that on screen, of course. So he just gets another spell slot and then 2 more spells that he knows. Dimension Door. Teleport yourself and an ally to a place you can see. Banishment, Blight. No. Confusion. Conjure Minor Elemental. Could be fun. Bird's Black Tentacles can also be fun. It's a, what, 20-foot radius? Fire Shield, Greater Invisibility. Greater Invisibility is so good in 5e, and they just totally nerfed it, at least by description, in this game. Enclose a target in a sphere of shimmering force, blocking all incoming damage and spell effects. Sphere reduces the target's movement speed by half, and also prevents its from casting spells or dealing damage. So you just make someone immune, but they can't do anything then. Phantasmal Killer is also fun. 4d10 psychic damage. I think I'm going to go with that. Stone Skin, Wall of Fire. Maybe I'll give you Everard's Black Tentacles and Phantasmal Killer. Not that, again, we don't bring him out, so it doesn't particularly matter. Get rid of Web. I need to get haste on my Sorcerer, because then I can use Twin Spell to cast haste on 2 people in the party, which sounds fantastic. So next level up, that's a very strong contender. Sure. Alright, we are back where we left off. So the original plan was to sneak out the back. I guess sneak is the wrong term, but sneak out the back so that we didn't have to fight, so that we could rest. But now that we've rested, we don't really need to sneak out. We can just go. So then the question is, do we still go through here and kill everyone? I think the answer to that might still be yes. Because besides Lae'zel, none of us have strong reasons for wanting a bunch of Githyanki left alive. Yeah. Alright, Astarion, you are first. But due to our positioning, you are probably not able... Ooh, you can get in. It uses your bonus action, sadly, because Lae'zel is blocking the door. So we could bonus action jump here. Then he might be able to run up to one of them. Let's turn that back off again. Okay, then you'd have to use another bonus action to dash. Oh, I did not see you up there. Okay, so we've got... Is it just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. I see 4. No, there's 2 of you up there. How am I missing all of you? Well, let's cunning action dash. It's possible if he's here in the middle of the group that he'll count as having his bonus for advantage. And he does, Underdog's Bravery, so it will be a sneak attack. Oh, but a miss. Come on, man. Well, I guess he could then pull back towards safety. It's not really a position he can get to out of line of sight of the crossbows. Maybe pull back over here. They might not be able to see you around this rock. Nah, they can definitely see you around that rock. Yes, come down to my level. Alright. What can I do with a fireball? Sadly, not a ton. Oh, no, there we go. We can hit 4 of them. Fireball is always so good. I guess I could have twin-spelled Fireball. Maybe. that would probably be a bit excessive. Can you twin-spell? No, you can't twin-spell Fireball. That's probably sensible. But you just tuck yourself out of the way over here. Ow. Oh, Astarian's gonna die. Okay, only death saves. We could... No, we can't actually get up to them. So that was a thought of, could I get to this person and kill them before they got a turn? And the answer seems to be solidly a no. Okay, you saved against the Frighten. There we go. Now you're frightened. You have 3 health left. I don't really want to waste an action for 3 damage. Maybe I'll leave you for Lae'zel to deal with. Not Lae'zel. You are Lae'zel. Shadowheart. Because Shadowheart is not known for doing tons of damage. Yeah. Nice. Oh. How did you... Potion of Superior Healing. You jerk. Okay, we can move Shadowheart forward. So we'll want to raise Astarian, probably with Healing Word. But can I use an action to take you out? We shot you. 45% is not amazing. 60% on a save? Or I could have her move forward and just cast Spirit Guardians. Assuming he would end up within the range of it. Because that would certainly kill him.
Got to move.
Move up a touch. Sacred Flame, try it out. Hopefully you're successful. You are not. And Healing Word on Astarian. So Astarian's gonna have to waste one of his attacks on this guy. Which is a huge shame. Alright. Well, he's... You made him drop his weapons as well? Dude. Dude. Seriously, game. And he can't attack with his bow because it would take his actual action. And he dropped his offhand dagger. Alright, pick up your other dagger. Please. You can't equip them because that takes an action. Because normally being knocked prone or killed or whatever doesn't drop your weapons. You usually stand up still holding them. So it's weird to me that he's not holding them. So I can't equip... I guess... Drink blood from him. There you go. That gives you your happy already. Gave you a tiny bit of healing. And then drink a potion. I am annoyed that he dropped his weapons on that. It was probably some special attack, not just killing him. Maybe a disarming bow shot or something. Get away from the cliff edge. I don't trust you on cliff edges, Astarian. If I'm perfectly honest. Starion, we gotta work on your survivability. Can't hit all of you, sadly. You two are the ones that are super annoying at the moment. So I could do Fireball, up to 48 damage. Or if I went with, say, a 3rd level spell, up to 40. Hurl to each of them. 5 to 40 versus 8 to 48. Well, seems like an obvious choice. I can't twin spell it, even though I want to. What about Lightning Bolt? I can hit all of them. And Lae'zel, sadly. Am I willing to hit Lae'zel just so I can hit all of them? Or do I try and move to a better angle and hope I can still get the strike on all of them? Let's see if I can get a better angle. Starion is in the way, because of course he is. Move to here to start with. Then we do Lightning Bolt. Now that's still barely hitting Lae'zel. That's not. Good, that's got all 4 marked and Lae'zel is not marked. Do it. No, we don't need lightning resistance. There we go, broke your concentration. And killed one of your buddies. And you guys are half dead. Good use of a spell, Varric. Well done. Lae'zel does get to keep her turn. Very good. What does this do? Soul Breaker. Rend the enemy's body and soul and possibly stun them. For 2 turns. 12 to 25 damage. 10 to 30. It's a con save. What's your con save looking like? +6. Versus this is a wisdom save. Your wisdom save is a +5. You are problematic in both cases. And this is also a con save. Strength save for pushing melee attack. I guess I should do this so we get extra damage. Mark you as my hunter's mark. So we'll get an extra d6 of damage regardless of what I do. I could push you. Maneuvering doesn't matter. Menacing or lacerating. We'll try the lacerating. See if it works. It did not. Then we'll go menacing. And a critical miss. Lae'zel. Action surge. There we go. So did that get the extra damage from Hunter's Mark? It did. Good. And are you frightened? You are. So I don't need to do another menacing. Just do a normal attack. And another miss. How good is our AC? Only 16. Disappointed. Haha. Burning Hands on Lae'zel. Burning Hands is up to 18 damage. If she makes her death save, she takes half damage. I'm gonna save my counterspell. I think Lae'zel can handle this. It doesn't light her on fire or do any lasting damage. Just hits her for, on average, 10-ish damage. 1. 3d6. Oh, right. Your armor also reduced it. Yeah. You have fire resistance? You do. Is that because of the armor? From the Grimskull helm. Okay. Very cool. Alright, you healed yourself, which sucks. You are going to be the next one to go. Do I think there's any chance that Shadowheart can do anything significant to stop you? Answer is probably not. So let's get a real healing on Astarion, so hopefully he doesn't immediately die again.
Take your...
And she's still got a bonus action I don't really have a good use for. I wish she could use her bonus action to just slap a weapon in his hands, like, okay, here's it, you know, a dagger in your primary hand, go. So he doesn't have to waste his own turn on that. But no. I could use a healing word on him, but I'm not gonna bother. Maybe start moving forward.
Have to keep going.
Make yourself a better target than hopefully Astarion is. Is his health or his AC just so low that they always attack him, or why is he such a focus? Other than the fact that I really don't want him to keep dying, so they keep killing him anyway. AC 15's not bad. Alright, well, we need to equip weapons on you. Oh, right. Because you were downed, you don't have an action. What the heck? How? And he's not allowed to punch. Because that's an action. He can't punch offhandedly. So there's just like nothing he can do with his turn. Because he keeps getting downed. Alright. Gonna say, can I get him somewhere out of sight? So that next turn he can spend his action equipping a weapon. Or at least shooting his bow or something.
Don't linger.
As dumb as it feels, it's like I've got to baby him a bit just to keep him alive. Can you hide here? Yes. Alright, that'll be your turn. Stay alive. Just, that's your goal. Try and live for a turn. Ooh, critical hit taking out Varric. Perfect. You're still frightened. You've still got my hunter's mark. We're out of superiority dice. Soulbreaker, 70% chance to hit. There you go. Take a big hit and get stunned. Nice. That's your whole turn. Alright, Shadowheart.
Heading there.
Can you cure wounds, Varric?
Take your...
Just be the heal bot. Alright, Astarion, you survived a turn. Welcome. Please equip a weapon. Well, that uses action. I could, on the other hand, do a sneak attack with the bow. Yeah,
Yes, here.
he doesn't need to be a melee attacker. He's better at it because he gets his 3 attacks. But since he was forced to drop his weapons... Okay, that is too far away. He could dash. Possibly get up here. Sneak attack you. 22? There's a reasonable chance that he could pull that off. Alright, cunning dash. You are... Whoa, why would you go around like that? I'm assuming that means he can't walk through there. Shadowheart, you are in the way. I could jump. To there. You should still have movement, dude. There we go. From here, do you have a shot? Just making sure you're not stepping somewhere dumb. 55%. Oh, outside of normal range. That looks like you're within the range. Look at that range indicator. She is solidly inside of it. Okay. That's how we're going to play. Then move over here. Stay outside of that line of sight. Looks like that's as far as you get to move. There we go. 80% advantage with a sneak attack. Try and kill her. You left her at 1 hit point. No, 3. Okay. It's gonna say 1 hit point again. Alright, she's gonna shoot him and kill him. Okay. We could magic missile, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Oh, you have no actions because you died. That is always super frustrating. It's not a 5e thing, and I don't like it in Baldur's Gate. But whatever. Them's the breaks. That is a choice the developers made for this game, and we will accept it. You're dead. Bonus action, reapply this onto her. Just, you know, because you can. And then... how close can you get? Not terribly. So... outside of normal range. Really? Can you see her from here, though?
Path be true.
Maybe. Not enough movement. No, so you can't actually attack from down there. That is disappointing. So I guess that's going to be your turn because you can't actually get to a position... oh no, you can see her from here. Yes? Yes. Try and kill her. There it is. Well, that was super rough.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Take a short rest.
A welcome rest.
Starion's, as always, in poor shape.
All right, what now?
and let's loot all of the people. What do you have, Quartermaster? Gloves of Dexterity. Set the wearer's dexterity score to 18. The enchantment has no effect on if their dexterity scores are higher without it. Cool. Defender's Flail. Reduce incoming bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. Yankee Longsword. Amulet of Braiding. Branding, not braiding. No. You. Brand the weak. Expose the weak points of the enemy. They become vulnerable to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. This effect lasts for 3 turns or until the target takes damage. Once per long rest. No. Those are cool, but I think everyone already has valuable gauntlets. You have... yeah, those that boost your lightning damage.
Blacketh's will be done.
Sparkle hands weren't terribly important for you, particularly since I got rid of your electric boots. Though I was planning to put them back. You don't need it. Resistance to acid. Yeah. There we go. So now when you dash, which you never do. So maybe we do just give you your resistance to acid just because. If I can find them here. And then glove-wise, we boost your dex. Not that your dex going up matters because you're wearing heavy armor.
Eager for battle.
Yeah, never mind. Because boosting her dex to 18, it means that if she used her bow, it would be better. But it wouldn't boost her AC because it's heavy armor.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart, you've got the missile snaring. Those are good. I could give you a dex boost, but your dex is already 13. That would boost it to 18, but you can only use 2 dex, I believe. Yeah.
Watch your back.
Astarion could use it, but his dex is 17, so it would give him +1 to dex. Which isn't nothing, but the underdog gloves are far better.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sort by weight, because we're encumbered, as always. Give all the weapons to our tank. We should probably find our way to a merchant sometime soon. Right, what else do we have over here? We haven't looted you yet. Just trying to do all the looting. We've reached basically the end of this episode as well.
Might be useful.
Yeah, just checking the time. Think once I'm done with this looting, those are some rotten stuff. Rotten. Drop and drop. Don't want to fill my inventory with rotten items. You are also rotten. Elegant chest. Do you have anything of note? Yes, diluted oil of sharpness and a potion of healing. Arrow of lightning. Sun melon. Scroll of blight. Scroll of ice knife. We could give a bunch of these scrolls to Gale to increase his spell knowledge. We've got the money that he would be able to inscribe them. Take you. We don't need the rotten fish. Okay. Moving on.
At the ready.
Oh, there is... okay, never mind. There's a lot to check out. This whole area back here. This up here. So we'll do that looting at the start of the next episode, I think. We'll end it here. Hope you all had fun, and I will see you then. Bye.